Hi, my name is Maceo Lewis, and welcome to ML Movie Reviews. Today I'm going to do my review of the movie Hurry Up Tomorrow, starring The Weeknd, Jenna Ortega, and Barry Keoghan. So I saw this movie in Dolby on Wednesday. It was like a fan screening event at AMC in Burbank. I was a little surprised that there was like no giveaways or anything because it said fan event, but there's like no posters or anything. But whatever. I'm just there to check out this movie. It was a crowded theater, so all the seats were taken. By the end of the movie, not much applause, pretty much silence. I didn't notice like any like giggling or anything like that during the movie. It was just more like, oh, it was there watching a movie, and that's it. So yeah, it was just a movie. Yeah, my recommend. So I already posted my thoughts on the movie when I got out the theater on Wednesday. It was a not recommend, and I still stand by that. Now, look, I don't think it's the worst movie of the year, but it was just more like meh. I mean, it was trying to be like this artistic medium with like all the different camera shots and stuff, and it just went on and on with like these scenes of him performing and all this stuff, and it was exploring the trials and tribulations of like a famous pop star who suffers from addiction, codependency, engaged in self-destructive behavior, as well as hurting the people around him that are close to him. Well, that's pretty much what the movie's about. But it just felt you know, to put it bluntly, self-indulgent. I mean, that's basically how it came across to me. Wasn't anything original. It does take from other things, where you want to call it an homage or a ripoff, but I noticed like some elements of 2001, Misery. There's a scene clearly that was an echo of Misery and The Shining. But I mean, unlike Sinners, where like yeah, there's no true original movie. Like a movie like Sinners does take bits and pieces of other movies, but the end product of a movie like Sinners, it does create something interesting, unique, intriguing as the end product. Whereas this movie doesn't. It just falls short on that aspect. I will give you some positives about the movie though, but this is kind of like spoiler territory. So if you haven't seen the movie, I don't recommend it. You might want to wait till streaming. Um, I mean, frankly, I'm just giving you a spoiler warning just in case you want to watch the movie. But here I go. So positives. I thought the music was good. Obviously, The Weeknd. Like, I don't really listen to music that much. I only listen to music on scores, and like I'm not really that much into music as I was when I was younger. But The Weeknd, he's a great performer. And his songs are really catchy, especially with the Dolby speakers. I mean, it sounds really well, like when he is like performing on stage, and the music is just really catchy. Um, but that kind of cuts into some of the problems with this movie, because it seems like this movie is more about like a showcase for like his music. I mean, when the movie starts, it even starts off with a music video. Like I thought the movie was actually starting, but no, it was like a music video. Um, and so yeah, I mean it's not much there other than like the music. I mean the acting was fine. I mean no one's gonna win any Oscars from this movie, but I mean Jenna Ortega was fine, Barry Keoghan was fine. I mean The Weeknd was The Weeknd. I mean he wasn't like laughably bad or anything like that, but I mean he's just playing himself. Like I mean, what do you expect? The humor, there was some humor in this movie, especially the scene when he hooks up with Jen Ortega and he's like trying to leave the hotel, and like he's the way like he's looking at her when she's like trying to have this conversation with her. He's like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. I mean, that whole scene was kind of funny to me, as well as like when she has him tied up. That's the Misery scene that I'm referring to. Tied up in the bed, and she's like playing his songs and dancing to his music. I thought that scene was kind of funny. But that's about it. I mean, there's a lot of negatives. I'm only going to focus on a few of them. I mean, one, it was kind of confusing at first because when they first open up the movie, you see the Jen Ortega character. She's setting fire to this place. I'm thinking in my mind, okay, this is his girlfriend, because they're playing like the voiceover of a voice message that The Weeknd's playing about this girl that left him, that broke his heart. So I'm thinking that's the girl, and she's torching their house, and she's going off somewhere. And so I was a little bit confused. I thought she was the girl, and of course, you later realized that it wasn't her. It was someone else. But yeah, it was. I guess that was trying to show how one codependency leads to the other, like how she's broken, and that brokenness, leads up to him, and it's like a vicious cycle. Maybe that's what they were trying to get at, but it just came across as confusing. And I don't think it really added much to the movie, but confusion. None of the characters were likable. I mean, The Weeknd was an asshole. Jenna Ortega's character was an arsonist, and Barry Keoghan's character was an enabler. I mean, he's constantly giving this guy drugs and booze and stuff. It's like, I mean, what's likable about these people? Nothing really. And I mean, the biggest flaw for me was that it was supposed to be like some sort of psychological thriller, supposed to be thought provoking, awe inspiring, and it just fell way short on that end. I mean, people are going to come out and trash the movie and move on. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, no one's going to be talking about this movie after this week. Just a distant memory. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Hurry Up Tomorrow. I would not go hurry up and see it. If you're morbidly curious, I would just wait till it comes on streaming. But yeah, it's a miss. It's a no for me. So anyway, that's my thoughts. I'm on ML Movie Reviews on YouTube. You can hit the subscribe button so you can see more of my reviews and get alerts when I make my next post. And so anyway, that's it. Until next time.